I still want you. I just want you to shut up. Greetings, Thotimus Prime and acquaintances. DenDenBMX here, and once again, thanks to that good old Play Authentic QC, we gotta do a little surgery today. The patient this eve is my Gibson Les Paul Standard. Her name is Lylla, and look at her, dancing for you even in her injured state. Be a real shame if you didn't leave a like just for this. But unfortunately, Lylla is not well. Some could say she is sick, some could say she has fallen ill, others could say that one of the inlays is popping out and it's really bugging me, so I'm gonna fix that today. Our second anniversary was back in March, and I still kind of can't believe that I own this guitar. I love this thing. It's still so surreal that I have it, and it still does play great. But unfortunately, like I said a minute ago, due to that good old Gibson Play Authentic QC, we gotta do a little operation on her today. Now, I know there's some Gibson fans out there that are more like Gibson meat riders, and they will burn your family alive in front of you just for saying anything remotely negative about Gibson or their guitars. And I know that there's gonna be one of them watching this video, and they're almost done writing their comment that says something along the lines of,
"Just because it happened to your single Gibson doesn't mean that's indicative of the entire brand's QC."
And to that I say, that's where you're wrong, bitch. This isn't the only Gibson I have. This is Blair, my first ever Gibson. We just did the faux binding mod on her. You should go check that video out, actually. I'd appreciate that. And the reason I brought out this pretty lady is because I've already had to do this minor little surgery once before on this guitar. If I remember correctly, it was the 5th fret, and it just like literally popped out one day. It was sick. I almost cried. Don't get me wrong, guys. I absolutely love Gibson Les Pauls. And for the most part, I think this new JC/Caesar era of Gibson has been a net good. The new colors they came out with are pretty dang cool. That Blueberry Burst, oh my god. In that little playing snippet, I was wearing black shorts. I'm wearing blue shorts now because I crapped those shorts when I accidentally saw a picture of a Blueberry Burst. However, at the chance of cucking future me, because I kind of have this pipe dream that one day I'll become a big fancy guitar player and Gibson will approach me and be like, "Hey, you want free stuff?" So you a-holes better appreciate when I jeopardize that pipe dream by saying that I kind of wish Gibson would spend less time being so litigious and more time focusing on their quality control. Don't get me wrong, it's good. It's a lot better than it used to be. But you know, these are $3,000 now. I shouldn't have to be fixing a popped up inlay. This is Gibson, you know? The brand that thinks it can sell $20,000 to $50,000 guitars brand new. The brand that praises itself as the most premium, American-made, bougie, hype beast guitar brand imaginable. And this is not me trying to shit talk or diss Gibson. I'm not saying this just to throw around mindless hate. I'm saying this because I love this brand and I've dreamed about owning their guitars since I was a child. And I, personally, as a fan of the brand, would like it if that brand was the best that it could possibly be. So is it really that wrong that I'm criticizing them for the problems that they still have? Should I just ignore them and be willfully ignorant and pretend that this brand is absolutely perfect and that they could do no wrong ever? Because I'm sorry, I don't think I can do that. So I don't think it's that far-fetched to ask this brand that I love to maybe focus less and spend less energy and time on being so embarrassingly litigious, and also maybe not spend so much time over these $20,000 to $50,000 guitars and advertising and promoting them as if they're at all attainable for people who aren't your board of directors or celebrities. And maybe focus more of your energy on making sure that Gibson USA's quality control is as best as it could possibly be. Because if people are shelling out that much money for your guitars, it should kind of be all but guaranteed that they're going to get an amazing guitar. Am I wrong? Is that wrong? Obviously not every single guitar is going to be flawless, okay? I'm not trying to be unreasonable here. But I'm saying compared to other brands like ESP or PRS, Gibson's got to work on their quality control a little bit. I'm sorry. Gibson can never want to be my friend just because I said that if they're really that insecure. I don't think it's that outlandish. I'm not bullying Gibson. I just want this brand that I love to have their QC be on the echelon that they advertise themselves as. Is saying that a war crime? I don't think it is. All right, I'm getting a little too worked up and I feel like I'm alienating the 1% here a little bit. Let's get on with the point of this video. So we are going to anesthetize Miss Lylla right here, and then we're gonna lay her down. We're gonna take her strings off. We're gonna perform this little surgery that we need to do. And these StringJoy strings have been getting me pretty torqued as of lately. So I'm gonna throw these on this good old Leslie Paulson, and then we're gonna see what she sounds like. Oh yeah, if you're wondering how I came up with the name Lylla, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Yes, you are correct. I named the most expensive guitar I own after an otter with robot arms from a Marvel movie that dies. That was a spoiler, wasn't it? Sorry. Real quick, I just want to thank you guys for all the recent love and support on all my videos. It truly does mean a lot. As always, if you guys go on to enjoy today's video, let me know and help out the engagement on the video by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, maybe share the video around. And if you regularly watch this channel and you haven't already subscribed, maybe that would explain why you still can't play the whole Lotta Love solo. We are on the road to 17,000 subs, and we are like less than 500 subs away, I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna get me moister than an oyster when we get there. All right, I'm yapping too much. Let's drop our pants and do this. All right, we got the strings off. Let's see how bad this actually is. Doesn't, oh, nope. No, oh, yeah, there we go. Sick. That is actually a good thing. I'm glad the whole inlay came out because that's going to make it a lot easier to get it back in. All right, so all the tools we're going to need to perform this operation are going to be super glue, a capo, a Q-tip, this piece of cardboard, and this Aquaphor, or any kind of wax or petroleum jelly that you may have. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some wax or petroleum jelly on the top of the fretboard right here. That way when we put the inlay back in and the super glue seeps out, it doesn't sink into the wood. We'll pop some super glue in there very quickly, put the inlay back in, and then we'll put this little piece of cardboard right here, grab our capo, and pin it down. And that should be more than enough pressure that we need to get the inlay to seat in all the way. Let's get some of this petroleum jelly out. Just go around the edge of where we're going to be working. You don't need to drown the wood in wax or petroleum jelly. You just want it to where it's going to catch the super glue that seeps out. But you also don't want it to be on the edge where you're going to be super gluing. So I'm going to make sure I get all that out. All right, let's bust open this super glue and do the damn thing. All right, folks, let's get this show on the road. I think the setting time is only like 10 seconds, but we'll give it like a minute or so. All right, I think I've waited long enough. All right, there's the finished product. We are flat once again. Excellent news. That was not that hard at all. I used some nail polish remover to remove all the excess super glue and petroleum jelly. You can use acetone, you can use nail polish remover, you can use naphtha, you can use... I would just stick to those three. But yes, the surgery is complete. She's all fixed up. Now all that's left to do is just give this pretty girl a nice cleaning and restringing. Let's get to it. Alrighty, boys and girls. Time for my favorite part of the video. Playing the damn thing. We got this pretty lady's inlay fixed. We got her all cleaned up. We got some brand new StringJoys on her that sound quite poppy. And I've got my Neural DSP Gojira archetype loaded up. So without further ado, let's get into this. Feeling good, boys? Let's go to a little bit lower gain, yet still pretty stinky tone. I don't know why that was literally the hardest thing I've ever played in my entire life, but I literally just wasted 10 minutes trying to get that clean, and I still didn't even get it that clean. All right, moving on now that my confidence is all but in the trenches. Oh yeah, let me go back to the Petrucci plugin real quick so I can do this. You guys ever heard a Les Paul down-tuned a whole octave? Alright folks, I think that's going to wrap up the playing demo and we're going to start concluding this video. As you could probably hear, she still sounds pretty dang nice. I love my Ernie balls too, but I get the hype around StringJoy. I also get the hype around Gibson Les Pauls, don't get me wrong. It's just, again, as I was saying, I wish they'd focus a little bit more on perfecting their QC. It's definitely not the worst QC ever, but again, I paid $2,500 for this guitar. If I would have bought this guitar today, I probably would have paid $3 grand for it. And again, I just don't think I should need to have to fix a popped up inlay on a guitar that expensive. But regardless, I still love my Lylla, and I still do love Gibson. And I did have quite a bit of fun making this video. I hope to help you guys out if you are having a similar issue. It could be any kind of guitar that has this issue. It's not Gibson exclusive. It's just a little weird that I've had to do it on both of my Gibsons and none of my other guitars. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, once again, let me know and help out the engagement on this video by leaving a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions, maybe share the video around. And if you haven't already and you enjoy the content that I put out, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are on the road to 17K and we are almost there. Real quick before we go, I want to give a shout out to Cosmic Steez, Yana Kaminsky, A Horse Running, Jet, Solar Flare, and Jan Chocolate. These are the current channel members and their extra support really does mean a lot. It really does help out the channel. If you want to join these guys, get a shout out in my longer videos, get access to members only exclusive videos like the deleted scenes from this video and others, or if you just want to help support the channel in a bigger way, you can go down there, click that join button. Tiers start as low as 3 schmeckles. But if you don't want to join a membership and all that stuff, I get it. There's that super thanks button down there if you want to contribute to the channel in that way, just as like a one-time thing. That'd be cool too. You can also follow me on Instagram and on Threads at DenDenBMX, but I'm done being a tool. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.